Hi guys, it's Michelle from All Things Disability, and today we're going to talk about my intellectually disabled daughter and her behaviours as I get ready to take her out shopping. It's been very hard, challenging, very challenging at times, and we as a family have basically stopped going out as a family because of Taylah's behaviours, which is very unfortunate. And yeah, it's not nice, but she basically has meltdowns. Sometimes going to shopping centres. We had a very bad experience once where we took her into Big W. She was only about 11 at this stage, and she basically had a huge meltdown on the floor, screaming, crying, spitting. There was a lady that came over and asked if she could help. She worked, I'm not sure, in the disability sector, and she tried and nothing. So we just had to basically wait it out. We just had to stand back at a certain range from her and wait till she calmed down. And this took about half an hour. Now, this was my husband, my youngest son, which is just a couple of years older than Taylor. And it was not a very good experience. From then on, it was very hard to take her out. She would typically scream, cry, shout, not obviously want to go places. So, and sometimes she was good if it was a new place. And then if after it was a new place, that was it. She wouldn't go in again. She knew, and she knows where we're going a lot of the time. And it's just really challenging. So for the past probably 4 or 5 years, she's basically been going with her support workers if she goes out. Now, that's not to say that she doesn't still have meltdowns with them. She does. But I find sometimes she is better with them than me. So, you know what kids are like. Always better for other people. So this has become our life. Anyway, we recently have had a lot of forms to fill in, and I've gotten in touch with a behaviour, I'm not really sure what they called it, behaviour management, behaviour person. Anyway, they make some sort of plan. So this is what we're having done at the moment. We're having a bit of a plan done, and so we're going to try. Anyway, I'm taking her out this morning shopping with her support worker though. So we're going to see how she goes. Recently, I've taken her to the doctor and she was quite good. But everybody was saying to me, is she sick? She actually wasn't sick to go to the doctor, but it was just because she was so quiet and she was behaving. And these things can be daily, not always to the extent where they're really bad. Sometimes just not wanting to do things that, you know, we would like her to do, like showering or whatever, and we just have to wait it out until she's ready. Anyway, the girls are pretty good now at knowing when she's having a good day and when she's having a bad day. So we're going to try today, taking her out, and which, you know, obviously I've tried before and it's very hard. Sometimes we just leave. Sometimes we just drop everything and just leave, you know, which is pretty hard when I can't, you know, I have things to do. and I can't get them done. So typically especially over Christmas, when I leave our home for a few weeks, just her and I, we typically go into like a sleep mode where we just basically stay home and not do much. And she might go out with one of her support workers. And obviously recently we just had COVID, so we couldn't go out. We didn't have any support workers to help. So it was quite difficult. So today I thought we both need to go out to get some things for the Disney cruise that's coming up. So I'm going to risk it today and take her out, and hopefully we can get a few things done before maybe having to leave, depending on her behaviour. Sometimes we can tell if she's escalating towards a really bad meltdown. Sometimes it just comes out of the blue. We just never know, and that's the nature of the beast, unfortunately. So anyway, guys, that's a bit about Taylah's behaviours. Very challenging. It can be every day. Sometimes it's only once a week. Sometimes she has a really, really bad one, and there has been a few times where she's pushed myself, or she's pushed one of her support workers, or hit them. But the girls are pretty good at knowing, and I always explain to them that they need to back away. As soon as you feel like she's escalating, back away. I don't want anyone hurt. And, sometimes that can be a little bit hard though, but depending on where we are, it's okay if we're home. I'd normally typically just ask her to go to her room until she calms down. But, Anyway, guys, that's a little bit about Taylah and her behaviours, and how hard it is for us as a family. And it's really heartbreaking. So today we're going to try. Anyway, we're going to try. I'm going to take her out, and I'll have her support worker to help me. And if need be, she can just take her back to the car and I can get on with doing some things. But I'd really love to take her out and get her a couple of new tops to take away with her. So, and we're just so looking forward to going on our Disney cruise and spending a few days in Melbourne before we get on the cruise. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining. Bye.